Hi. So the Tarot Tower is almost done. This is part two, and these are the last four decks in the Tarot Tower. They are Destiny decks, and they are the seasonal decks. This is winter, this is fall, summer, spring. I'm just going to show these really quick because I mean, it's these little figures in winter themes. It's really self-explanatory. Look, the glove. Look how cute. Oh my god. I love Destiny. Etsy. Go to Etsy, type in Destiny, and you will see all of their decks. I love them so much. I want almost every single one. This is fall, autumn. How cute. How freaking cute. Love to see it. Like I said, I'm not going through all the cards because we'd be here all friggin' day. And ain't nobody got time for that. So, it's just fall-y colors, and I always do that with the Hangman. Fall colors and themes. So that's the fall one. Gilded edges. Yeah. Love to see it. I'm going to save the summer one for last because summer is my favorite. Look how cute. See, this doesn't have, it doesn't, nowhere, oh, it does, magician, like, right there. I was gonna say, it doesn't have, like, right there. This one's a little bit odd, but it's cute. Adorable. We love to see it. And my favorite, and I feel like this one is the most dressed up and like, I don't know. I just feel like the theme, like it's the most creative one, I think, out of all four of them. But I love all four of them. This one is just definitely the most creative. It deviates the most. See, like the moon is on the beach. I love it. They just had a good time with this one. Green gilding. So those are all my Destiny seasonal decks. I guess I'll show you a Rider-Waite-Smith clone. This is the Pam A facsimile. If you're a Rider-Waite-Smith collector, then you know that Pam A is like the original artwork from 1909. And this is what the card looked like. The drawings and the colors and all of that. This I got off of Make Playing Cards. There's a bunch of these. There's Pam A, there's Pam B, and Pam C that this particular artist, I forget his name, makes. I only have this one. I would like to get the Pam B. Now, if you had the original and not the facsimile of this, it would probably cost you like 500 bucks, maybe. So that's never happening, because as much as I love tarot, I'm never spending $500 on a tarot deck. So, there's that. This is a deck that for some reason I can't get rid of. As much as I've tried, I cannot. And there's really nothing special about this deck. It's the Pictorial Key Tarot. I don't know why I like this deck so much, but I do. And I just enjoy it. I haven't read with it in so long, and I barely reach for it. But I have a hard time letting go of it for some reason. So, it's staying. I have another. I'm just going to get through some of the boring ones, and then I promise I'll show you guys either some Oracle decks or whatever I have. This is the original tarot by DeBry, I think it is. That makes this deck? Yeah, DeBry. See that? DeBry. It's just another fucking RWS. I'm learning a lot about myself by going through my collection, that I really enjoy RWS clones in their different forms. This deck shuffles really well. It's nice. It's gilded. And it's just another fucking RWS deck for me to beat up and read with. Like I said, I love getting use out of my decks. I'll probably make a video eventually with all of the clones that I have. This is just not that video. Today's not the day. I got this Oracle deck from Etsy. Sacred Soul Portals. I just enjoy the artwork of this deck and the messages. They have a bunch of other decks too. It's like an independent creator. Nothing too special. I just like this Oracle deck and the imagery. I don't even know if this is AI imagery. I have an AI deck that I did not realize was like, it was so controversial to have an AI deck. And I do. I have this one. Here's another tarot deck. Did I show you all the Albano wheat? Yeah, I did. I definitely did. See, I'm losing track of what I've shown you guys and what I haven't. So if I show you guys the same deck over, just pretend like you haven't seen it. The Universal Tarot. I love this deck. I love the colors of this deck. It's Lo Scarabeo. Another clone. I know, I'm so boring. I swear I'm not a basic bitch. It's just, these were the first ones I grabbed. What else? What else do I have? Oh god, I have all these boring ass decks. I have Messages of Love Oracle. Self-explanatory. This is like what's right in front of me right now. Okay, because I did not prepare for this video. Y'all have probably seen these cards and readings before. Got this one off of Amazon. It's about love. I use these only in specific love readings because, you know, clearly. And I don't always do love readings, so unless somebody asks specifically for a love reading or whatever, I'll break this one out. I have this Twin Flame Oracle I got off of Amazon. I really just love the imagery of this deck because I'm not really one of those people that buys into the whole Twin Flame bullshit. Because I believe we all have this free will. So, but the images of this deck are beautiful, and I just use this as a general deck. I'm not reading like love with this deck, or like twin flame bullshit. Yeah, it's just, I love it. Shuffles like a dream. I think it's more than, yeah, see how that shuffles? Oh, love it so much. So that is the Twin Flame Oracle. And like I said, I'm not one of those Twin Flame bitches at all. But it's a nice deck, so we'll keep it. Let's see, what else do I have? I've been wanting to do astrology and learn astrology, so these are my astrology decks that are right in front of my face. This is an oracle deck. Most of these are. Look at that, it's me, Cancer. This deck is good for learning, and it has a lot of good, like, it gives you the aspects of, you know, the planets and the placements, and obviously the sun signs. The imagery is beautiful, and it comes with a keyword and the symbols. I love this deck. Also, the asteroids. I'm trying to find what else. Look how beautiful. So, this is the Star Codes Astro deck. Get it on Amazon. Mass market. It's not an indie deck. This is another mass market deck, astrology deck, that is also disguised as an indie deck. I mean, the quality of this deck, what's it called? The Heavenly Bodies. The quality of this deck, you would think it's indie. It's not. It's just the production quality is amazing. Like the box within the box. It's like the door within the door. I love this deck. This deck was recommended by Lisa Papez. And because she knew I wanted to learn astrology, and she was like, you gotta get this deck. So I got it. It's beautiful. Haven't really worked with it yet because I went on this astrology kick and then grad school started, so I didn't have the opportunity to really like spend time with stuff, because now I'm writing papers and therapy notes and all of that. But when I have time, again, I will be diving into astrology more closely. And I want to incorporate, because for those of you who don't know, I'm in grad school to become a therapist. And I always pictured myself incorporating astrology into my therapy somehow. Astrology and tarot. For those who are open to it. Like, just kind of doing... Are we kidding? Just kind of doing therapeutic astrology. Or therapeutic tarot. We'll see how that works. Sheesh. What else do I have in front of me? I have a bunch of oracles in front of me right now. This is in no particular order or organizational whatever. This is Archangel Michael's Sword of Light Oracle. I love this deck. I work with this deck a lot. If you watch my readings, I'm constantly using this deck. I love the imagery. I love the messages. And I love Archangel Michael. So that's one of the Oracle decks. I have a lot. This one I got from a really good friend. Spirit Messages, Daily Guidance, Oracle. I love this deck as well. I use this one a lot when I'm on my TikTok lives and people say they want a message from their loved one that has passed on. I'll use this deck, or just when I feel like it's a really deep, the person needs a deep message. Yeah. This was gifted to me by a really good friend. Did I say that? I don't know. And so it is never going anywhere. And I have this one. Keepers of the Light Oracle. I just love the images and the entities. There he is, Archangel Michael. And the keywords. Beautiful. Glossy deck. See, I don't mind gloss in a deck if the cardstock is decent and if it's an Oracle deck, really. Like, I have a few glossy tarot decks, but I'm a cardstock snob. So this deck, for some reason, I had out. So I'm just going to show you guys. The Charmin Caselli Tarot deck. I love it. It's simple. I swear to God, my collection is not this bland. I'm like coming out the gate just showing you all my bland RWS decks. Funny. That's pretty funny. I promise. Just stick with me and you'll see different types of decks. Charmin Caselli. Love it. I have this deck here. This is a Peggy bag Lisa sent me. I love this. Oracle of the Radiant Sun. This is another deck amazing for learning astrology. This I know I'm just going to have to spend a lot of time with, you know. But it's good for learning the symbology because it's like, you know, oh, Sun in Aries. What does that mean? I've put this kind of in its organization. The moon in Sagittarius. Like, you're looking at this quickly and it's giving you a keyword, but the guidebook also goes into detail of like, oh, people born in this sign and this and that, like people born with their moon in this sign, I should say, or oh, people born with their Venus in this sign tend to be this way. It's very informative, especially if you're trying to learn. It's not focusing now. There it is. Especially if you're trying to learn astrology. So yeah, and it's tiny. Like, the deck itself is like playing card size. So I love that. I have these right here. This is the Vitacella. Again, more boring shit, more RWS. Not Cella, Chetta. Sorry. I love the black borders. It's an RWS. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. These are the backs. This is one of the first decks that I used on one of my like first paid tarot TikTok lives. I love it. It does come with in a box, but I don't use the box. So that's why it's not here right now. I have no idea what's in these. I'm so disorganized. I love these. Look at that, another RWS. This is just the regular RWS that you got going on here. Again, not gonna go through it. I keep this in here because, again, these are workhorses for me. Like I said, I be reading with my decks. I'm not over here just staring at them. This is one of my favorite cases. Look at that. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, this, one of my favorite decks. I got this off of Make Playing Cards. It is the Pastel RWS. Like I said, sucker for pastel. Ugh, I love it so much. Is this in order? I think it is, yeah. I haven't. Ugh, I love it. I love it. Look at that Ace of Cups. Woo! So, again, another deck that I read heavily with. I tend to put my workhorses in these little cases. Yeah, see? This is the 1909 version, the original tarot pack. You know, I have so many RWS, like I said. Please, just bear with me, okay? We'll get through it. We'll get through it all together. What's in here? Oh, this is just a random RWS that I found, but I love it. It's got these like muted tones. I'm not even gonna flip them up. So, okay, maybe I will. I forget what it's called, but this is a beautiful deck and it's a dream to shuffle with. I'm just gonna show you. Ugh, effortless, effortless. So I just love, look at that star. What's it called? I have the box somewhere. Then we have my camera, I don't know, shut off. There's two different types of cardstock with this particular deck. I like this one because the other one, the cardstock is not really too bendy, so it's hard to shuffle. Harder to shuffle. Whereas that was a good shuffle. You get what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down. I hope so. This is my prototype copy of Lisa Papez's Unicorn's Journey Tarot. She sent me a prototype, so I don't... Do I have the box? I have the box somewhere, but I keep it out. Can't wait for the final copy to be sent from Kickstarter. It's a beautiful deck. She did an amazing job on this deck. Linen cardstock. Shuffles like a dream. Reads like a dream. And like I said, I'm not like an animal type deck person. But I mean, unicorns are mystical creatures. That's number one. But also there's a cohesive story to this deck. And the colors are just beautiful. I'm gonna shuffle. Shuffles like a dream. We love it. That is never going anywhere. The prototype and the final. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys these. My camera's about to die, so I'm just gonna show you guys these, and then I'll probably end out this video. This I got for free off of Tarot, off of TikTok, off of Tarot. It's another learning deck. Let's see, nothing really to call home about. We dig it. Comes in this weird, never seen a tarot deck come in a box like this, but okay, go off. This is, remember I said I'd shout out the classics? This is another classic Hanson Roberts tarot. It is literally tiny. And I'm pretty sure it only comes in this size, but this is a classic deck. Along with the Robin Wood, the Aquarian, the Morgan Greer. Those are like the classics that every collector kind of has to have. I love the imagery on this deck. I wish there was a larger version. These are the backs. I wish there was a bigger version. It shuffles, for a tiny deck, it shuffles really well, though. So yeah. We love to see it. This deck, I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of or not. Not the Hanson Roberts. Not getting rid of that. This deck. The Wheel of the Year Tarot. I'm not sure if I'm getting rid of this or not. I was really excited about this, like buying this deck when I bought it, probably about a year or two ago. And then I just don't reach for it. I think I have to just, again, take my time, because I love the artwork. I'm looking at it and I'm like, ugh, I love the artwork. But I think I'm just not taking the space and time to really, like, immerse myself into it. And some of the images can feel like there's a lot going on, and my brain gets sensory overload very easily. So this is a deck I have to just slow down with, I think, and get to know a little bit. Look at that Magician, like, come on. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this. JK, y'all, JK. It ain't happening. Alright, let me show you guys one more, and then I'm gonna call this video. Because my camera's gonna die. What do I want to show? Alright, I'll show you this one. Another... We're gonna get through the RWS. This is another RWS that another workhorse that I use. Don't mind our walls are a little thin. So yeah, I promise in this collection there are way more than just RWS decks in this collection. But there are a lot. And for some reason I've just managed to pick them all out in this video. Not all of them, I still have more, but yeah, So that is part 2, 1, 2 of my deck collection. I'm going to try to keep track of all the decks that I've shown you all so far. Stay tuned, there's probably going to be like 4 more parts because I'm pretty sure I have over 200 decks at this point. Alright, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.